Oh man. Let me get the other thing set up here so we can evaluate. So Storm redeemed a million more hours. Yeah, you all did great. Like everyone that played, that was great. Yeah, that trivia game is too stressful. I understand. I actually kind of like it because it's stressful a little bit, but I get why a lot of people were like, ah. So, we need to wrap this stuff up real quick. We reached, let me pull up the amount here. To stream elements, let's refresh. And I will read off. I gotta get back in, hang on. Yep, stream elements, come on. Dashboard. For today's stream, we got 77 subs. 77. Fantastic. That is far more than I expected. Like, I didn't even expect to eat half of these, and we got to 77, which means we reached the 75th goal, or the 75 sub goal of Silent Hill 3 playthrough, so that will be a future playthrough here on the channel. I will be doing How to Fool Boyfriend before I do that. So just, you know, let that be known that it will be put down there, but How to Fool Boyfriend will at least be one of the more upcoming soon streams. So we have to discuss the creepypasta, because when we hit 65 subs, that gave you all the right to give me guidelines for writing a creepypasta. So you get to let me know what kind of creepypasta you want me to write, what kind of entity to deal with or situation to deal with, if it's like a rules creepypasta or dealing with like alien, you know, something, or something in a town. I mean, it can be gay. This is for you all to decide. But the problem is you have to remember, this is a creepypasta, not a horny pasta. It's not going to be having sex with things, like, as the goal. Something akin to The King in Yellow. I'm not familiar with that one. No, gay aliens. No. No, I don't. Okay, I did say it cannot be earlier on. This is me. I didn't set this guideline too clearly. It cannot be from any existing creepypasta characters. It cannot be existing creepypasta like lore stuff. No SCP, the Jeff the Killer stuff. That's other people's work that I'd rather not do, that I'm not familiar with 9 times out of 10. I have not listened to Jeff the Killer like anything. And Laughing Jack, it's been so long, I don't remember shit about it anyway. But it needs to be something original. It has to be something that won't get me in trouble on YouTube or here, because I will probably end up, I will at the very least, you know, put it into the Discord channel, but we need to keep it contained a bit. The King in Yellow is so something, a play that drives people mad. The King in Yellow is a play in a series of short stories that drives people mad. Interesting. Who was phone the day with all the blood? Not a clue. Not even a clue. We got a janitorial creepypasta, gay play, Like, I'm not familiar with The King in Yellow. If this is an existing thing, it might be one of those things where we kind of not do. Because like I said, I want to avoid existing things. Like, concepts are one thing. But if it's like if you have a proper name for a thing, it's probably not going to be something I'll let fly just because I'm not familiar with it. And I don't want to fuck up other people's things. And it'll make it automatically worse. If you have an expectation of what to hit, and I don't hit it, I feel kind of bad about it. Yeah, so the existing things. No. We're not doing like this cross X, no. You can't do the thing itself. The idea of media that brings people into madness. Okay, that we can do with the concept. So media that drives people mad. We've also had janitorial creepypasta. And like Cthulhu comes out to parents again, it's not going to be something that's funny. And Cthulhu doesn't have parents, so that really doesn't help. It has to be something that is creepy, eerie, scary. That's what we're going with. It is a creepy pasta. So we have at least 3 ideas. We'll stick with these 3 ideas for now. Janitorial, media that drives people mad, and what was the other one that I saw? Fuck, there was a third one I saw. What was the other one? Fuck. I could have swore there was 3. We can involve something gay in it. That's fine. Collab with Call Me Kevin to make a sequel to. I'm not doing sequels. Sequels are no's. No sequels. And something like The Silence. Okay. Okay, I am not familiar with Lovecraft. If it's we can have Lovecraft inspired stuff, but I'm not doing Lovecraft because I'm not familiar enough. It will be bad. I want to at least be competent. And like I said, if it comes from existing things, no. Like I want to work with you. I got a guideline a little bit. The madness makes people into crack zombies. What? And if they're going around to school, drives the students insane, and it's up to the janitor to fight the cult responsible for the mixtape. Okay, well, I mean, at least I know Cthulhu has parents. I really didn't think he did, but I don't know all the things. But Morrow, interesting. Mixtape that's been going around the schools mysteriously, around the school, and starting to drive students insane. It's up to the janitor to fight the cult responsible for the mixtape. Interesting. Like, that sounds off, but it's something that could be plausible in a creepypasta. I mean, that's fair. That's fair, Dodo. But again, we have the idea of like the reference of the King in Yellow. We have a reference to media driving someone mad. The janitor is the hero of the story. And it's up to the janitor to fight the cult responsible for the mixtape. Now, I don't know about fighting. Turns them into like prim and proper students or something. Like there's no sense of rebellion. Oh yeah, cosmic horror is great. Like I wasn't against the idea of a cosmic horror by any means. But I like the idea of the mixtape. We can actually have it set in the late 80s, early 90s too. That'd be fun. Like where like cassettes were still a big thing and CDs weren't like as much out there yet. Because I think an actual mixtape, like a physical media like that, or over their digital media, would actually be interesting. Now, mine's just going to take time for me to try to figure out how to write, but I think we can work within the guidelines that we're working here. Because remember, I'm going to have to write it, and then I'm going to have to narrate it, and then edit it. So I want to try to keep it reasonably lengthed, and I don't know how long this will take. It'll take some time. I have no idea on the Retrowave. But I might have to find some music that would fit that theme, that kind of like time frame. I'm sure I can figure out something, and there's some music out there. Have you ever listened to The Showers creepypasta? The Russian Showers? Is that the one you're thinking of? Another idea I've related to a bunch of kids who are listening to scary stories told by the janitor at their school. And if you want to find out that stories too, that's a possible one too. So are we making the janitor a hero or a bad guy here is where I'm going to go with. Yeah, this is just a wrap-up hangout talk time right now. So let me switch everything over here right quick to just chatting. And then I'm going to turn off the timer. So, no one can, like, add anything else in time. Hero generators based. Okay. So the hero of the story. Let me get a document up here real quick. One second. Okay. All right, let's write this down. So the hero of our story is going to be the janitor, correct? Right? I'm out, my friends. I need to finish eating and then go do housework. Arrow, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. You have a good dinner and good luck with the housework. All right, and I'm sure I'll talk to you later on tonight. But you take care and thanks for stopping by. All right, so are we at least agreed on this part that the janitor will be the main character of the story? Showers is really good pasta about a bunch of kids who listen to scary stories told by their teachers. Years later, they grow up, and one of them runs into their old teacher again and asks about the stories, and the teacher is like, "Oh yeah, it was real. I left out that one of my friends actually went missing that night." And then the grown-up kids go out and track down the side of the scary stories, and spooks happen. Yeah, I've not listened to that one. Maybe at some point I will. It's just one of those things where like, there's so many out there, and I've missed a lot of them, especially the earlier ones, because I didn't start listening to CPs until... God, creepypastas were like, what, 2014 or so? And that's when around the time I was writing them too. Give or take. So, all right, let's focus. I'm going to head out and get some food and take a shower. It might be back before stream ends, but in case I'm not, bye everyone. I had a ton of fun in this stream. Hope you have a wonderful day. Mag, thank you so much. I appreciate your friend. I'm going to try not to drag this out too long. I mean, the main part's over. We're just hanging out and talking now. There's no more timer. We might go a little bit just while I get some, like, facts straightened out. But, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you, friend. Plus, I have to give out some certain rewards still to our top gift subbers. Oh, like, it being a 3-hour listen's no problem. I've listened to all of the, Tales from the Gas Station or... Tales from Lonely Broadcast Station, stuff like that. Hours are fine with me. Of course, it's always going to have you. Instead of hero, how about a helpless observer? Janitor sees it. They try to control it. It boils over, reaches beyond their grasp. The media seems to be contained, but it pops up later. It stopped again, but years later it pops up again. Well, that's why I said hero / POV character. Like, this is the person that's going to be, like, the story centers around their perspective. This was a wonderful subathon. I had fun with it being my first time. I hope I can do another one in the future. We'll see how that goes. Maybe I can do one for, like, my stream anniversary or something. For when I became an affiliate or something like that. That'll be later this year. I can maybe try that again then. Or if we had another stretch goal, like somehow I managed to get fucking partner. It won't happen. It would be fun if it could. It won't. But yeah, we'll try doing. Okay, I need to know how we're doing, like, the POV character. Hi, Legend. So let's keep it simple instead of like the big paragraphs from it, so we can focus. Is the janitor our POV character? Yes or no? Gotta love the music going in the background. Alright, so Moro saying yes. Everyone else concurring? Everyone be quiet now. Well, we'll get to the rest. Don't worry. I just need to know who our POV character is going to be. But we're deciding that first. The janitor seems to be the agreed upon thing. Am I right for everyone? Moro's already said yes. I'm just trying to get some consensus, though. Okay, so I guess the theme is, or I guess the theme is okay. Sure, yeah, okay. As far as I don't want to say theme. I guess we can call it the theme is madness. Disappearances. If I can spell. And conspiracy. So there's a conspiracy that is causing this to, all to go down. The madness is behind it, and then there's disappearances, right? I'm rolling with it, throwing ideas to the wall like spaghetti to see what sticks. I mean, yeah, no, that's fine. Like, are we wanting something involving, the theme of madness, disappearances, and conspiracy? Like, those mean, like, three things. And that the tool used for this is a mixtape, and the setting maybe late 1980s, so 87 to 89, maybe somewhere 91ish. Oh, okay, so not conspiracy. Mysterious force of some type. That seem better? That there's a mysterious mixtape of unknown origins that pops up. Building on that, Dodo, as students disappear, new doors that lead to new hallways and classrooms start appearing. Maybe the missing students still wander these new corridors? Maybe you only see these doors if you've experienced the mixtape. And then those walk through it. No one else can say what's up. No one else can see them. It's just those that not having an agent behind it. We don't know the cause. There is no discernible why to it. Okay, so yeah, those that experience the tape will see, a new door. They may not see other doors, they just get their own door that they're mysteriously drawn to at some point. Yeah, it's just one of those things that happens. And Storm's over here ascending as the good femboy. We salute. I just had ideas from House of Leaves and No End House pop up into brain.
He's just standing there.
I've listened to No End House. It's been a while. I don't know House of Leaves. But let's try not to overdo it. This is only going to be a one-part thing. So we got to keep it a self-contained story. I don't mind it going a little length to like a half hour-ish. Maybe a little bit more. But I don't want to do something that's going to take like 5 parts to do. So we're going to try to keep the story kind of condensed to something that is a single release. I have to look at that at some point. We'll just call it that mysterious supernatural force. Individual. What? Okay, question. If the setting going to be in the year between 87 and 91, what kind of school is it? Would you want it to be, should it be elementary? Middle school or high school? So we're talking like kindergarten to 6th grade, 7th and 8th grade, or 9th to 12th grade. Like, how old are the students going to be involved in this? And almost they don't even leave it to just students. Leave it, like, I think staff could be affected by this too. So it only affects teenagers, but only those like the team of dynamic teens led by the janitor. For no, we're not going that far. Stop, Morrow. Persona's tomorrow, not tonight. Oh no, nah, I don't like the aspect of the one school spans K to 12. Nah, that's a lot for this kind of story. I think limited it to one school. We don't have to have it religious. Leave it to, you know, just public schools. Leave it to just something like a little bit more like segregated out by grades. It makes it easier. Like you have to hit puberty for it to affect you. Okay, so that still leaves middle school or high school. So the question is, are we looking at like 13, 14-year-olds, or are we thinking 15 to 18-year-olds for this story? Like, what would be a bit more interesting? I'll summon my persona. I just have the music playing still in the background. I'm going to turn the other music on real quick while we talk about this, just to give us something interesting to listen to. Yeah. Sorry, exiting out of Jackbox. There we go. Jackbox be gone. Okay, so the setting will be in a high school in the late 80s, like early 90s. And the victims can still be, you know, the kids or staff. Because, you know, some adults gonna, you know, listen to a random mixtape. You know there's gonna be some adults who are like, alright, let's try. I don't know what's going on here. As far as what you hear, that is something I will try to think up. Alright. I think some adults, all adults are curious. They're just curious in different ways. Only victims can see their victims. Well, they're going. If we're talking about the like disappearances, so you're. It's the otherworldly screams of the dead, and each person hears their dead loved ones telling them to enter the building. I don't want him to be different. I think the janitor, I just said him for a minute, I don't know yet. I don't think the janitor needs to be different. Like, I don't want... The main character being the special kind of feels weird to me. Like, it feels like that'd be a little too... Like, just having this be a regular, you know, somebody, just a regular nobody, I think actually adds to the story. Why would Crack make him the special, like, special in this? That makes no sense. The Spared. I had an idea just now. I had a random idea just now. Just because of the thing Dodo said. Not the special, the Spared. What if the janitor is actually a survivor of a very similar situation that happened when they were younger? Same experience. It happened differently, but the effects didn't take with them. Like, they're stuck on that cusp of realizing the differences. So, for instance, instead of a mixed tape, it was a mysterious vinyl. Because this would be a character that would be born maybe in the 60s, maybe in the 50s even. So the janitor would see the occasional extra door and, you know, be weirded out at first, not realizing that it's extra doors. Because the janitor is seeing this other side, but because they were never taken, they somehow resisted it. They're in this in-between. I mean, maybe, but like, there'd be no way to like even pin it down. It's like, oh, they blame you. They've got nothing on you. Sure, they can blame you, but then what? It keeps happening, and then what? It kind of feels like the story hits a dead end there. If it's like, oh, well, maybe it's the janitor, and they're all gonna start blaming. That makes no sense in that kind of situation. I think those kinds of stories where they start blaming the main person kind of gets overused too. Like, my girlfriend disappeared after this horrible thing, and they blamed me for it. They've been investigating me. My life is over. It's like, those are overdone. I think the idea works for some of them. I don't think all of them would hear the same thing, though. Again, this is stuff I can work out. This is just giving me some guidelines. We're not going to get every detail. But we have a school setting in the late 80s, early 90s. We're going to have something involving a mixtape. There's going to be something either driving people mad or driving to disappearances, and it's a mysterious force beyond just normal comprehension. That makes no sense. Nah, because if it's what they most want to hear, it makes no sense why they'd go to the school. Not necessarily, anyway. Let's take with what we got here. Let's just take what we got on screen right now. Like, hearing what you want to hear wouldn't just like, oh, come to the school. Like, it feels too contrived. But we'll keep the janitor as the POV character. It's going to be... Let's get rid of the theme here. The supernatural object story. The supernatural object is the mixtape. The setting is in the 80s, 90s in high school. Okay. Okay. How's this looking? Like, does this look like an okay outline to work with? I can fill in a lot of the details myself because I'm gonna have to write it out anyway. I'm here. What's up? We're trying to have chat. Thank you, Ash. I will actually take a drink. I'm thirsty. Yeah, we're trying to come up with a creepypasta idea for me to write and record, since that was one of the sub goals. So we're working with a janitor story where the janitor works at a school, a high school in the late 80s, early 90s. It's going to be based around a supernatural object, which in this case is a mixtape, that when you listen to it compels the person to come to the school, and or in some, even if they're at school, they start acting strange and then eventually come to the school and use a door that no one else can see. I don't know if it'll be the same door. It could be multiple different doors. It's unsure at the moment how we're going to go about that. But the person that has been the victim of this mixtape goes through the doors. The janitor can see the doors when they're out, like they're out of place, but the janitor can notice them. And the janitor is going to try to stop the mixtape situation and try to save people from these weird fates where if they go through the door, it leads to another like dimension or realm or whatever. And they're kind of lost to this reality. That's the theming and the mystery and everything we're looking at. I'm a dip. Anxiety slowly builds while in streams and eventually gets too much. No, that's perfectly fine, Moro. Thank you. I will message you later about the mug because I still need to get that info from you so I can get that ordered for you. Okay? I will DM you on Discord later. But you take care. All right? Yeah. You won several things. You won in marbles and you got a mug today. I think touching the door is fine, but can't open it. Like the door is there. The janitor can like touch the door, experience the door, can't open the door. It never opens for him. Because it's not for him. That's why the door, when he experiences this door, won't open. Because I just having the door kind of being like see-through, like it's kind of fine, but I think like it's like you see a see-through door, it feels a bit lazy. To me, it feels lazy. Like I don't mind the idea of like being able to like interact with the door. Can't fully close it. Well, like can't lock it. Yeah, like has no way to lock it. Can't block it. Nothing else can interact, or he can, but like you can't put signs in front of it. You can't hang things on it. Like the door will be used by who it's going to be used by. He just can't interact with it, but he can. Oh, okay. He can see into it when it opens, but it doesn't open for anyone but whoever it's supposed to go through it. Sorry, I misinterpreted what you said. Sorry, ankle. Oh, there we go. All right. I think we have a good working outline. I can fill in a lot of the other stuff. This will take time to do. So I will try to get to work on this in between like work shifts and streaming and stuff like that. I will try to get this worked with. I will try to get this recorded, and then I'll try to get this out. I cannot give you a time frame on this. Like, I honestly cannot give a strict time frame on this. It will get done. I will save this for the outline so I can work with it. So we got janitor, school, mixtape, doors. Door or doors. We haven't decided yet if it's one or more doors. Because remember, this character would be a victim too at one point. At least that was my idea here. That this is someone that survived a previous incident like this some decades before, when, you know, they were a kid. For some reason, they didn't get, you know, taken in by it. They resisted. So wrong thing. All right. Some of this seems like double written, and I get that, but I just want to make sure we get this down. Does this work for everyone? Maybe not even happenstance, just somehow, just a little bit of will, just enough will to pull out of it. And maybe it could be happenstance. It could just be that something happened. It could be something like tripping, or, you know, something happened to like snap them out of it. Okay. Alright, I think had friends van. Yes. Oh, I think the thing is, considering for looking at the age that the person's going to be, the person doing the cleaning is going to be at least mid to late 20s at the earliest. This would still be a time when something like record players would be a thing. So I think we can go with like this would be like a group listening thing. You know, that it happened that way. Maybe somebody listened to it like on their own, but then like a group of them listened to it. It's like a oh God, what's it called when it's like a one or two songs on a record? It's not an LP. Fuck, I can't remember. What, like I'm not very versed in my vinyl, but basically it's a record instead of a mixtape originally. It's just like this unique record, like no one knows about. It's a mysterious thing, and then people listen to it, and you know. And it's just that the mixtape's the most recent version of this. Alright. I think we'll go with this for now so I can try to work on it. Because we just keep going round and round in circles. We're not going to be able to narrow it down. We don't need like too many fine details. That's something I can work on. This is just getting a good outline, a good idea that I can work. And I can work with this, I think, pretty well. Hopefully it won't be super long, but we'll see. I haven't had to do a long story in a long time. So, we'll see. But yeah, I think that will be our story. So I'm going to drop this down. And we have some stuff to give out. First of all, Dodo. Now, if it hadn't been for the fact that I was about to give this to you, I would be giving you a VIP badge. Because you did gift over 10 subs, but because you're one of the 2 top gift subbers, or, sub-gifters, you get something else. Dodo, no, Dodo is not a VIP. Dodo is a step above. Dodo is getting getting a mod spot. And the next person, since the next 2 people are mods as well, as is Storm, you have the power, yes. And Chapo. And Chapo was the next one that wasn't a mod that was in the top spots. Now, unfortunately, the other people that gave, more than, more than, 5 or 10 subs are already mods. I can't VIP them. So that leaves me with 9 VIP spots still, because I have nothing to give. Because the only people that gifted more than 10 were Robot and Dodo, who are mods. You did. You and Robot have won Quinn art. So I will let Quinn know that Hansel's Robot and you, Dodo, will get some free art from Quinn. And I will have Quinn contact both of you about that. Because that was a bonus thing that was added. Yep, Quinn art for the top 2. Also, because Quinn, Robot, and Dodo did gift more than 5, we have special roles that I can give out. So give me a minute to work with this real quick. I need to find Robot. Is getting this, if I could find it. There's one for that. One for, if I can find Quinn. Where be Quinn? Quinn, show up. One for Quinn. And then Robot, I gotta find... No, not you. I need Dodo. Dodo, you're in my Discord, right? By the way, for anyone that's interested and hasn't joined yet, the Discord's right there. Sorry, I was getting a message. Yeah, sword got. Yep, sword got. Let me see. I don't see you. Message me in the Discord server if you're in there, so I can find you. Ultimate Fall Guys ultimate cock out. Jesus Christ. I know. I know you couldn't help it. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. There's a dodo. Dodo is now friend here. Let me give an invite to you, Dodo. There, I just sent you an invite directly through DM. You see, I hit the join. It's there you go. I see a Dodo, and I give Dodo roll. You can do the part where you pick your pronouns and everything as you need. Let me finish doing one other thing real quick. There we go. So that is all of the rewards pretty much for me to give out. We've done all the painter heals. We've done the subs. Pronouns are yes, mom, you're a good boy. Storm, are you down really bad right now? Are you down really bad right now? I mean, if you are, that's fine. I'm just asking. Oh man, I have never seen Sprit's cup so full. It does the heart well. Story's always down bad. True. True. I'm fixing something, 1 second. Fix that. Nope. Sorry, I had a little issue with the thing. I mistyped something, so I'm just fixing it. And there we go. Roles have been added. So congrats to our new 400 elites.
Here you go. I love holding houses too.
What the hell?
I used to hold my house all the time.
What? Oh, I hit something without meaning to. My bad. All right. That being the case, it is going on 10 o'clock. I have been on for 11 hours. Contrary to what it says on my screen with that, I've been going for almost 11 and a half hours. I think that's good enough. So, what's going to happen now is we are going to find someone to raid here in a minute. I am going to do my closeout. Hang on a minute. It's been real? Yeah, it's been a fun time. I really appreciate everybody for coming in, dropping subs, dropping bits, all the raids tonight. So I want to thank Habitual Dodo, Handsomest Robot, or Mushroomist Robot, I guess. Mice Quinn, Storm, Chapo, Mag, Laura, Jacob Aces, and of course our anonymous gifter or gifters. I don't know if it was the same person. I really don't. It could have been two different people. I don't know. But thank you to everyone who gifted subs today. For everyone that has dropped bits. Let me go back through here, for instance, so I can look through. Sorry. So, Morgan. We've got... Did I miss anyone else? I missed a couple people, I think. Yeah, Morgan. We got Quinn. We had Robot dropping a bunch of bits for various things and a few other people doing it. Thank you to our new followers, Cotton Candy 4606, Unicutie, Anthony Small, Emer Gaming, Rob the Charizard, Cheechirps 114. God, I have to go back so far here. I forgot to thank Burr for the 1,000 bits from earlier on that. Isle of Mists for cheering, who also followed. NL Duality. Want to thank Hellion Tuck and Unicutie. I think it was Unicutie, right? Yeah, so yeah, Unicutie for the raids tonight. And of course Storm for your raid as well. I'm going through all of my lists here, sorry. I'm just trying to make sure I get all my proper thank yous out. Thank you for the 2 level 5 hype trains today. That was amazing. Thank you for everyone that's resubbed. It's and Coyote followed as well today. Almost forgot because I've been going for so damn long. And of course Blob and yeah. That's everyone I can think of to thank. It's been real. It has been fantastic. And highlight people, before we raid out, I want to give all of you a thanks for watching. We have been watching the VOD or the highlight. I don't know if I'm going to cut it up into smaller chunks or not. I might leave as one big thing. Either way, just thank you for coming to hang out here. Excuse me. If you enjoyed yourself, please drop a follow right here at twitch.tv/Xandros. And if you want to support the channel, like a lot of people here have done, you can do it through subbing, whether for yourself or gifting it to another, or even randomly. Also, if you want to go and bypass that, you can go right to the donate link right there. That link goes back. Just time to say bye. Bye. Well, we're going to raid out here in a minute, Mag. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, no. You can go to that link right there. It goes right to a PayPal link, which you can go right there. It doesn't give Twitch any money. It only goes to me, which goes back into the channel and making sure I can keep doing things for here as well as, you know, day-to-day life for myself. Because, you know, I need gas for work and stuff. So that's one way to go about it. Also, of course, as we saw earlier, I do have merch. As Moro won the raffle, the giveaway, whatever you want to call it, for the Spritz Cozy Mug. You can get one yourself going right here. Subs do get discounts with the shop. I tried to keep the prices at least reasonable to where I still see something out of it, but I try to keep them at least low to where they at least are relatively affordable to the best of my ability. But all in all, it's been a fun time here. Those are ways you can support the channel, support me. You can also follow me on Twitter, which is a great way to know when I go live, because Twitch sucks at letting people know. And, of course, once again, the Discord server. You can join in, come hang out there with some awesome people. One thing that can be done is joining me on Mondays. The time right now is 7:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern for the listen-alongs. We'll be continuing the current box set we're working through, which is the Fourth Doctor Adventures Series 7A, Series 7, Volume 1, I guess. I don't know why I call it 7A. But Series 7, Volume 1. We'll be doing the other two stories from that box set this Monday. So anyone in the Discord server is welcome to join. Come hang out, chit-chat. We'll be doing some voice chatting, and then we'll just kind of mute, listen to the story, and text chat the rest of the time. Just have a good old time with each other. It's a good little community thing. But that's all I've got. We're going to find someone to raid, highlight people. Thank you so much for watching. And until the next stream, stay safe, stay awesome. And I will see you in the next one. Later.